Hello and welcome to episode 21 of the podcast. I'm Michael.
I'm Noah.
And we are the Knights of Entertainment, a podcast covering your favorite and unknown movies, games, comic books, anime, and more weekly. We appreciate you being here and hope you enjoy the show. This is what we are covering tonight. We are covering the Amalgam Universe. But before we do, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. You can enjoy the show on YouTube, Spotify, Rumble, Odyssey, and more. We also have membership tiers on those platforms as well if you'd like to support the channel. Or check out buymeacoffee.com/KOE podcast. Let's get into this. Alrighty. Tonight we have the Amalgam Universe.
Good old amalgam.
Alrighty, a little bit of history here. Amalgam Comics, which incorporates the Amalgam Universe, was a collaborative publishing imprint shared by both DC and Marvel Comics, in which the two comic book publishers merged their characters into new ones, which some of them were a little bit crazy. These characters first appeared in a series of 12 one-shots, which were published in April 1996 between Marvel Comics versus DC number 3 and DC versus Marvel Comics number 4.
Just back and forth. They're little
Between those two episodes, between the two comic books themselves, they had this entire Amalgam series.
all the 12 issues.
Yep.
Jesus.
The last two issues of the DC versus Marvel crossover event. A second set of 12 one-shots followed 1 year later in June of 1997, but without the crossover event as a background to those stories.
To what happened? Okay.
Right. All 24 of these one-shots took place between the aforementioned issues of DC versus Marvel. So everything in the events of these comic books was between that, like, miniseries DC v Marvel.
Okay.
Marvel Encyclopedia of the Fantastic Four from 2004 originally designated the Amalgam Universe as Earth 692.
So it's a real place?
It's a real place in Marvel.
I mean, in terms, yeah.
And that is in the Marvel Universe. Then the official handbook of for the Essential Wonder Woman Encyclopedia.
Like a random...
Yeah. They merged the two things together on this. The official handbook of the Marvel Universe Alternate Universes 2005 redesignated the Earth as 9602.
9602.
So the original Marvel one was 692, then they redesignated it as 9602.
Okay.
Okay, and the Wonder Woman for the Wonder Woman Encyclopedia places the Amalgam Universe in DC as Earth 496.
That's a weird... why did it come out... She wouldn't be like in the DC Encyclopedia?
Apparently they never mentioned
specifically the Wonder Woman.
I don't know. Maybe because of the gods and stuff like that that are involved within Wonder Woman.
Weird. I don't know.
And they don't have a new gods encyclopedia, so...
Okay.
I mean, that could be the thing. The publication history on this, on two separate occasions, April 1996 and June 1997, DC and Marvel co-published a total of 24 one-shot first issues, and 12 were in April of 96, 12 in 1997. Under the imprint Amalgam Comics, the issues were all presented as if the company had existed for decades, with stories and editorial comments referring to fictional history stretching back to the golden age of comic books, including retcons and reboots.
That's cool.
For example, they referred to Secret Crisis of Infinite Hour.
Oh, God. So they just combined
an amalgamation.
Their history. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's an amalgamation of Marvel's Marvel superheroes Secret Wars and DC's Crisis on Infinite Earths, Marvel's The Infinity Gauntlet, and DC's 0 Hour Crisis in Time, which had Parallax in it. Which featured the well-known crossover of Crisis on Infinite Earths number 7, but with Super Soldier holding the dead body of his sidekick, who is a female and wears a costume similar to that of Marvel's Captain Marvel, instead of Superman holding the dead body of Supergirl.
Huh, I thought it was... what was the one? I thought it was Robin that got fucked up in one of those Infinity Crisis ones.
That was before the Azrael series.
Okay.
When Jason Todd got fucked up by Joker.
No, I mean, like, I thought that wasn't Batman... I thought it was Nightwing that got... Who the fuck got killed that started off Infinite Crisis? Do you remember?
Supergirl.
Was it Supergirl?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. That was the cover art anyway.
Huh.
Superman holding Supergirl.
Could have sworn it was someone else.
19 of the 24 issues included phony letter columns to provide the illusion of background to the stories.
That's fun.
With fans' hometowns formed by amalgamating the names of existing American cities.
Jesus, what? They don't do fun stuff like this anymore.
No, they don't. The first amalgam event occurred near the end of the 4-issue DC versus Marvel crossover event, obviously 96, which we've already talked about. Let's see here. All 24 of the Amalgam one-shots took place between those two series, the last 2 issues of the crossover event. But between the 2 events of Amalgam Comics, the 2 publishers re-released a sequel crossover miniseries to DC versus Marvel number 1 through 4, primarily published by DC/Marvel All Access number 1 through 4. So they each comic book producer had their own names for those comics, basically. Whenever they reissued them.
Right.
So they changed the name since they weren't together and working together specifically on it. Alrighty. The origin of the Amalgam universe. This is the in-history, like in-world history.
Oh, like the actual in the
comic book
in the universe?
Right. The 2 comic book universes came together when the 2 physical incarnations of their respective universes, referred to as the brothers, became aware of each other after eons of slumber. To prevent the brothers from destroying each other, characters from each universe battled to determine which universe would survive. A real-world vote, our actual world, vote by readers of the series was conducted to determine the outcome of the comic books inside themselves.
Anything like the Jason Todd situation. They fucked up that universe. 3
of them favored the Marvel hero out of the first 4.
Okay.
Only 1 was DC.
Jesus.
At that time. Access, a character created specifically for the event and co-owned by both DC and Marvel.
That'll go well.
Yeah. Served as a gatekeeper who became stuck while traveling between the 2 universes. So basically, neither one of them can publish anything with that character without the other one's approval.
Yeah. That's why we never heard of her or him ever since.
When the battles were finished, neither universe was willing to go. To prevent their destruction, and this is again in story lore, the Spectre and the Living Tribunal, the 2 basically OP characters of each universe, created the Amalgamated Universe, in which only Access, the character created by the 2 publishers, and Dr. Strangefate.
Oh, God.
Yes.
They should at least
hang on.
change some names to something better.
Doctor Strangefate was a combination of 3 characters.
3? That was 2. It's Doctor Strange and Doctor Fate.
And Professor X.
The hell does Professor X have to do with magic?
Only these 2, Access and Doctor Strangefate, knew the truth of the merge.
Okay.
After it had happened in this world. The 2 characters fought against each other to reverse the change in the case of Access, or to preserve it in the case of Doctor Strangefate. So Access wanted to break the 2 publishers back apart in this world. Doctor Strangefate was trying to preserve it. Like, I don't understand that point.
Guess he liked having 3.
Almost like a living tribunal.
Basically.
Access, the character, managed to separate the brothers with the help of the Amalgamated Universe superheroes. Before the merge had taken place, he had planted shards of the 2 universes inside the Batman and Captain America. Once he discovered the Dark Claw, an amalgamation of Batman and Wolverine. Yes, Dark Claw.
I mean, that one's okay.
And
actually.
Super Soldier.
That one's okay too.
An amalgamation of Superman and Captain America.
Those are pretty good characters.
He used those shards to give the Spectre and the Living Tribunal the power to restore the 2 universes back to the way they should be.
Okay.
Batman, Captain America, and Access were thus able to make the brothers, these 2 celestial beings basically, realize that their conflict was pointless and the 2 universes were separated once more.
Damn.
Yeah. Now we're going to go into some of the characters.
Yeah, I figured we would.
Yeah. We'll let No Way see if he can figure out some of these. Alrighty, the main characters that were not amalgamations anyway. We had Access, and his real name was Axel Asher. So
Axel Asher Access.
Triple A.
Hey, Joe, I want pictures of Spider-Man, damn it.
I guarantee you Stan Lee probably had some.
That man loves him some alliterations.
And the brothers. Those were not amalgamation
Those were original characters.
Yep. Alrighty, first of the amalgamation characters, we have Super Soldier. Amalgamation of Superman and
Captain America.
Dark Claw. Logan Wayne was the character's name.
Logan Wayne, huh? My name is Bruce Logan.
Wolverine and Batman. We had Deadeye.
Deadeye. No, Hawkeye? Deadshot? I don't know.
Deadshot and Bullseye.
Deadshot and Bullseye. It was close.
Daredevil, yeah. Dr. Doomsday.
Dr. Doomsday. So what is it?
Dr.
Doom and
Doomsday.
fucking Doomsday.
His name was Bill Lawton. Isn't it?
Jesus.
Or, no, sorry, that was Deadeye, Bill Lawton.
Okay.
And then Victor Von Doom still had the same name.
Yeah, because Victor Von Doom is OP as fuck.
Doctor Strangefate, which we discussed already. That's Dr. Fate, Doctor Strange, and Professor X.
Professor X for some fucking reason. Did he have a wheelchair or just crutches?
We had a character called Lethal, which was an amalgamation of Cheetah and Kraven the Hunter.
Damn, that's a random choice. Okay.
Yeah. So the Hunter and the
Hunted.
pretty much, yeah. We had Night Creeper.
Oh, boy. That's just fucking Creeper and Nightwing. No, then Creeper is a DC. So that's
Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler, yeah. I keep forgetting that it's two separate characters from two different universes.
Night Creeper.
Jeez, that sounds like a fucking disgusting serial killer that's been caught 15 years ago and is rotting in jail right now.
The next one's got a funny name, too. The Skulk.
The Skulk. So fucking the Hulk and who?
Solomon Grundy.
Born on a Monday? Jesus, that's a random choice.
Spider Boy.
It's just Superboy and Spider-Man, isn't it?
No, it's actually Superboy and Ben Riley.
Ben Riley, the clone?
Yeah. The character's name was Peter Ross.
Like the baseball player? That Pete Ross, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Pete Ross. Yeah. And then we go into these are specific to certain of the miniseries. These are characters that were in the certain miniseries for each one. We had Amazon #1 was the series. The character was called Amazon.
That's okay.
Princess Aurora of Themyscira.
Oh,
Combination of Wonder Woman and Storm.
I got how many? Let me look up some Rule 34s real quick.
I'm sure you could find some too. Then we had Assassins #1. We had a character called Cat's Eye. Electra Kyle was the name of the character.
Electra Kyle.
Catwoman and Electra.
Yeah.
That's actually a really easy combination though, I think.
Yeah, they're both pretty similar.
Kind of assassin-y kind of
Or
characters.
stealthy. Well, what one's a thief, one's an assassin.
Yeah.
Rule 34, that one too.
We had Dare the Terminator, Slade Murdoch.
Jesus fucking
A
Christ.
female amalgamation of Deathstroke the Terminator and Daredevil.
Okay.
The Big Question.
So is it just a question or who?
Edward Enigma and Kingpin.
Why they call it the big question then? The question's like an actual character.
I know. There was a character called The Question. We had Jimmy Ulrich, which was Jimmy Olsen and Ben
yeah.
Ulrich. Wired, which was Manhunter and Cable.
That's an odd choice. Okay.
J. John White
Oh boy. So it's just Perry White
and J.
Jonah Jameson. I want pictures of Superman, Spider-Man.
This is a horrible name. Winter Stick.
Oh boy, this is Winter Soldier and who?
It wasn't even Winter Soldier.
It's not. Who the fuck is Winter Stick? Who else goes by Winter?
Winter Green from DC.
Winter Green.
And Marvel's Stick.
The fuck is Stick?
The one that trained Daredevil.
Oh, the blind guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Forgot about him.
But I've never heard of Winter Green.
Jesus, what is he, a fucking gum?
Wrigley's.
Jesus.
Then we have the miniseries Doctor Strangefate.
Yeah.
We had in this, we had the Abominite,
Oh God.
Helgramite from DC and Marvel's Abomination. We had Mix, just a character named Mix, Mr. Mixpitlick, and Wong
Wong.
from DC, or from Marvel, I mean, sorry.
Hey, Wong. Okay.
Yeah, kind of a weird...
I didn't know Wong was around that long.
Wasn't it in the 90s?
Yeah.
With
So
Doctor Strange?
I just thought he was an original character in MCU.
Yeah.
I was wrong.
We had Jade Nova, which was Green Lantern's Kyle Rayner and Jade, and Marvel's Nova.
Why three? Okay.
It's a weird combination as well.
Yeah. I always with three for some reason. Sometimes.
Now, this wasn't a horrible name for a character. The White Witch.
That's good.
It's not bad, right?
So Scarlet Witch and who?
Zatanna.
Okay.
It's a good combination, actually, I think.
Rule 34 combination right there.
Baron Wotan.
Baron.
DC's Wotan and Marvel's Baron Mordo.
Oh, good old Mordo.
Mephisto
Oh boy.
Mephisto
Oh boy.
Satanus.
Mephisto Satanus.
DC's Satanus and Marvel's Mephisto. They just threw the names.
They fucking put the both of them
Mephisto
together.
Satanus.
Close enough.
He can't even say his own damn
Fucking
name.
beautiful.
Then we have the next miniseries, which is JLX.
Ooh, a combination of what? Avengers and JLA? Or no, Avengers and X-Men? Or no, JLA and X-Men?
I don't even think half of these characters fall into
Oh,
those.
fuck.
We have Captain Marvel.
Well, that's just Captain Marvel. They just Shazam and fucking Captain Marvel? I mean,
It's DC's Captain Marvel, Billy Batson, and Marvel's Captain Marvel,
boy.
Marvel though.
Marvel. Oh, the Kree alien.
Yeah. We had the Angel Hawk.
Oh, fuck. Is it Hawkeye? No, Angel would be the Marvel one.
Uh-huh.
So, Angel, Hawk. So,
Hawkman.
Green Arrow. Oh, that was okay. Hawkman. I forgot about Hawkman.
Hawkman and Angel. We had Goliath, which was Oliver Queen and Goliath from Marvel.
They just kept one guy's name.
We had Hawkeye, which was Green Arrow, Connor Hawk, and then Hawkeye.
And it still comes down to why did you call him Green Hawk?
No, Hawkeye still. Clint Archer was the character's name too, like the persona. We have the Canary, which was Black Canary and Mockingbird from Marvel.
Oh,
We had the Wraith, which was DC's Obsidian and Gambit.
Gambit. Mm-hmm. It's a random choice. Okay.
We have Apollo, which was DC's The Ray and Marvel's Cyclops.
Huh.
And they just renamed it to Apollo.
Yeah. Well, I'm not understanding these names.
We had Mr. X.
It's not Professor X though.
Partially, yeah.
It is Professor X.
Partially.
He's got another fun character.
And Martian Manhunter.
Jesus.
Yeah. We had Runaway, which was Gypsy from DC and Marvel's Rogue.
Huh. Okay.
The Aquamariner.
Submarine and Aquaman.
Some of these names are so bad. Firebird.
Okay.
DC's Fire.
And Marvel's Bird.
The Phoenix. The way they can combine names, it wouldn't be surprising. We have Mercury, which was DC's Impulse and Marvel's Quicksilver.
Okay.
So they did not combine Quicksilver with Flash.
They should have. Call him Quick Flash.
We had Will Magnus, which was Will Magnus and Bolvar Trask.
And some of them just have one dude.
Exactly.
What the fuck's the difference?
I guess he had more of the personality.
Yeah, like he just fucking conquered the whole fucking combination.
We had Jocasta,
Joe Costa.
which was
Wait, is that supposed to be the Punisher?
no, it was DC's Platinum of the Metalmen and Marvel's Jocasta, the Sentinels, which is a character I've never heard of.
Jesus, no.
I mean, I'm not as familiar with Marvel as I am with DC, but we had Professor Kang, which was Professor Zoom and Kang the Conqueror. We had Apocalypso.
Apocalypso, God, I can already tell.
Eclipso and Apocalypse. Like, that was just a real creative name there. We had Warlord Ghoul, Ra's al Ghul, and Warlord Krang.
Oh.
Miss Teak.
Mystique.
Miss Dot Teak.
Jesus. Okay, so Mystique and who?
An unknown amalgamation. We don't know DC side of that. We just know Marvel's.
They didn't tell us?
No.
The fuck?
What I get on this is that they combined, like Professor X has 2 combinations in this amalgam universe because he was in 2 separate issues that weren't associated. We had the next series, which is Legend of the Dark Claw. We had the Hyena.
Oh boy.
That one's actually pretty easy. Joker and Sabretooth. Makes sense.
Yeah.
We had the Huntress, which was Huntress, and Carol Danvers.
Yeah, they just made it Huntress. You might as well just make it Huntress and have no one else.
We had Sparrow, which was Robin and Jubilee.
Oh yeah, because her and Wolverine were like mentor and apprentice.
Yep. We had the next one, which was Super Soldier. We had James Olsen. This is where you get your Bucky Barnes. Jimmy Olsen and Bucky Barnes.
Oh.
James Olsen.
So okay.
We had the Green Skull. Lex Luthor was the character's name.
Yeah. Green.
Lex Luthor and Red Skull. Ultra Metallo, which was Metallo and Sleeper from Marvel. And the Doom Knot, which was DC's Doomsday and Marvel's Juggernaut.
Nice.
Then we go into let's see here. Those were the ones from DC. Then we have the Marvel side.
I thought they were supposed to be combined.
Well, they were still published in
Separate,
yeah.
Yeah.
So the first one from the Marvel side, we have Bruce Wayne, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. Bruce Wayne.
Just Bruce Wayne.
Yeah. It says an amalgamation
Bruce
version
Wayne
of Bruce Wayne,
Bruce
but it doesn't say who he's combined with at all. It's just, Then we had Nick Fury.
What the fuck?
Marvel went real creative, didn't they?
Marvel didn't give a shit. Like, fuck, I just use the same guys.
We have Madam Cat, which was Catwoman and Madam Hydra.
Okay.
Nuke, which was Bane and Nuke. We had Baron Zero, which was Mr. Freeze and Baron Strucker.
Yeah.
That's a good combination, I think. At least name-wise, anyway. We had Deathlock, which is Jason Todd, Deathlock, and Midnight.
Jesus.
2 of them from Marvel. We had the Black Bat, which was Batgirl and Black Cat.
Huh.
We had Moonwing. That's a horrible name.
Yeah.
Nightwing and Moon Knight. Sergeant Rock.
Why'd you just call him Night Moon?
And then Tony Stark.
Okay, good choice.
Marvel really did not care. They just used the names. Okay, we got Bruce Wayne. We got Nick Fury.
Yeah,
we have Sergeant Rock and Tony Stark are all the same characters still. Then the next series from Marvel's side, we had Bullets and Bracelets.
Huh.
We had Diana Prince, which was an amalgamation of Wonder Woman and Elektra. It's kind of a...
Still named Diana Prince.
Yeah. The Punisher, which was Steve Trevor and Punisher.
It's probably the one that fucking Batman.
The Bronze Panther. Bronze Tiger and Black Panther.
Oh.
I mean, that at least go together. I mean, Tiger, Panther, both cats.
Yeah.
Well, it kind of fits. We had War Monarch, which was Monarch and War Machine.
Oh.
Big Titania.
Oh, God, what was that?
Big Barda and Titania.
Jesus.
Bernadette, which was just an amalgamation of DC's Bernadette. Mad Harriet, the same thing. It's just an amalgamation of that. Stompa, same thing. DC amalgamation. Like, Marvel really did not give a fuck.
They'd be variants, not amalgamations. They're not combined with anything.
I guess they're saying the amalgamation universes of,
I guess,
the characters.
Weird.
Like, it's not a combination of any character. They just kind of ripped him and
redesigned them.
basically. Granny Harkness, which was Granny Goodness and Agatha Harkness from...
God, I forgot about Granny Goodness, that evil bitch.
A big fat bitch.
Yeah, she was one mean ass. What is it? Apocalyptian?
This is a horrible, horrible name. Thanocide.
Oh God. What they merged Thanos with?
Darkseid.
Oh,
Thanocide.
Thanocide. Called Dark Nos.
Which also reminds me too that whenever DC and Marvel fought, there is an actual comic book where Darkseid finds the Infinity Gauntlet,
That'd be cool.
but it's useless because it only works in the universe that it's from.
Sounds like the Loki, a TV show where the Infinity Stones don't work outside of their own universe.
We had Highfather Odin.
Hi, Father.
Highfather and Odin.
Jesus.
And then we had two more just amalgamation universe versions of Mr. Miracle and Kanto. But they're not a combination of anybody. Next one from Marvel, we had Magneto and the Magnet Men.
And the Magnum Man.
Basically, it's just the Metal Men. And
Right.
there's nothing really special about
Man,
any of
Magneto
them.
would fuck them up.
Yeah, the Magneto character on here was Eric Magnus, where it's Will Magnus and Magneto, basically. Just a combination. There was a character called Antimony, Platinum, and Scarlet Witch. Bismuth, which was 10 of the Metal Men, and Rick Jones.
I'm Rick James, man.
That's what I was. I'm Rick James.
I'm Rick James.
Respect yourself.
What the 5 fingers? Say the face. We're fucking going on a tangent.
And then I seen his aura. It was orange.
I swear to you, I saw it.
And it's just a bunch of other characters like that for that specific little mini series one. The next series from Marvel, number 1, was Speed Demon. Hal Madman Jordan. Just an amalgamation universe version of Hal Jordan.
Hell, Madman Jordan.
We had Uatu the Guardian.
Uatu.
Uatu and Guardian of the
From
Universe.
Star Wars.
You remember Uatu?
No.
The bald guy, the Watcher?
Oh yeah. Like if you're, it's like UATU something, isn't it?
Yeah, Uatu.
Yeah, I always forget. Like it made it seem like a longer name when you said it.
Oh, Uatu.
Yeah, but it's like the 4 letters.
Uatu.
Yeah, basically.
We had the Speed Demon. The character's name in this was Blaze Allen. The Speed Demon was a combination of DC's Barry Allen, Jay Garrick, and Etrigan the Demon, along with Ghost Rider.
Where do they?
4 characters.
I don't know. It's just the choices are so far from making any sense.
Yeah, but see, that Ghost Rider was Johnny Blaze, and then we had Kid Demon, which was Kid Flash, and the Ghost Rider Danny Ketch.
Jesus.
So we had the Blob.
Like for Ghost Rider, you know what I would have done? It would have been Ghost Rider and Lobo, because they can kind of
Yeah,
make
that would have been cool.
the biker sense.
Oh, you're gonna hate the Lobo combination.
But like they're just combining shit that makes no fucking sense to me.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, Superman and Captain America, you know, the American way and all that, red,
Right,
white,
that
and blue.
makes sense. Some of these do not go together, though.
No, Jesus Christ, what the fuck happened? They
Okay, this one, the Blob makes sense. It's DC's Chunk and Marvel's Blob.
I thought it'd be Clayface, to be honest.
Chunk.
Jesus, Chunk.
We had Miss Miracle, the Night Spectre, which is a weird combination of the Spectre and Nightmare
Nightmare,
from
huh?
Marvel. Nightmare. Had the Two-Faced Goblin.
She was fucking Two-Face and a goblin.
Exactly. The Scarecrow. DC and Marvel's Scarecrow. I don't know that Marvel even had a Scarecrow
Marvel has
character.
a Scarecrow? Mm-hmm. I think if I remember correctly, there might be one, yeah.
But this is a really stupid name, too. Silicon Man. Plastic Man and Sandman.
Close enough.
And the Arrowcaster, which was Speedy and Marvel's Nightcaster. Again, Marvel did not take it they didn't take it seriously at all.
They didn't give a fuck.
Then we have Spider Boy, where we have Bizarnage, which is Bizarro and Carnage. The Guardian Angel, which was Guardian and Angel.
Hey, man, the best they can do.
We had King Lizard, which was King Shark and Lizard, and Fing Fang Foom all together.
Damn, Fing Fang Foom as well.
Yep. We had Brooklyn Barnes, which was Daniel
Bucky Barnes and who?
Bucky Barnes and Daniel Turpin.
What the fuck is Daniel Turpin?
God, what is he from? I can't remember off the top of my head, but he's like one of those cop characters, I believe. We had the Insect Queen, which was Insect Queen of Lang Lang. Lana Lang, sorry.
I was like, what the fuck?
Lana Lang and Mary Jane Watson.
Huh.
Professor Double X.
I'll call me Professor Double D.
Which was DC's Double X and Professor X.
So it should be Triple X. You dumb sons of bitch.
There's no creativity on this side.
Jesus, man.
We had Metallo.
Metallo. Fuck. Must have been eating PCP or something.
Shit. And then we had X Patrol, #1.
X Patrol, that sounds pretty cool.
We had the Beastling, which was the Changeling and Beast. We had Elastigirl, which was Elastigirl, Domino, and Wasp. We had Pharaoh Man, which was Pharaoh, Lad, and Colossus. We had Niles Cable, which was Chief from DC. Niles Calder, I have never heard of that character. Cable and Professor X again.
Damn, Professor X just fucking everything. I'm fucking MVP right here.
We had Shatter Starfire, which was Starfire and Shatterstar. Dial Husk, which was Dial H for Hero and Marvel's Husk.
God, I forgot about Dial H for Hero.
I know. Wonder Girl, which was Wonder Girl and Wonder Man, which is kind of creepy because he's an adult and she's not.
Ugh.
We had Polaris, which was Dr. Polaris and Marvel's Polaris. We have Mary Marvel Girl, which was Mary Marvel and Marvel Girl.
Jesus, they didn't really do anything with this stuff.
Artemistry Knight, which is Artemis of Bonna McDowell and Misty Knight. And then the second set from DC, we had Bat Thing #1. We had Dark Claw Adventures #1 instead of just Dark Claw, Legend of the Dark Claw.
Oh.
Now it's Dark Claw Adventures. There's a couple of characters on here that were funny. We had Lady Talia, which was Lady Deathstrike and Talia al Ghul. We had Patch Malone.
God, Patch Malone.
Marvel's Patch and DC's Matches Malone. Like, some of these characters. We had Spiral Harley, which was Marvel's Spiral and DC's Harley Quinn.
Oh, well, okay.
The Omega Beast, KG Beast, and Omega Red. The Bat Thing had Binglebury, the two-headed dog. They don't know where the amalgamation even came from. They say it's an amalgamation of something.
Some random shit we found.
Howard the Mixplick.
So it's Howard the Duck and
Mr. Mixplick. Alicia Murdoch's the little blind girl. The look on your face is enough.
The little blind girl.
Alicia Masters and Matt Murdock.
Oh.
But they don't know who the DC side is. It's just...
How the fuck does not DC...
And this is DC Comics.
We don't know who we picked.
We just chose somebody. We had Generation Hex was the next miniseries. Jono Hex, which was Jonah Hex in Marvel's Chamber. Aurora Trigger, North Star Trigger, Madam Banshee, Johnny Random.
It's the whole sum up of this whole series is random.
Skin Hunter, the White Whip. You can't have that. You wouldn't be able.
You get that white whip out of here.
With today's political climate, you could not have that name. The White Whip.
Have no fear, the white whip's here. I'll stop these riots. I'm the white whip. Jesus.
Trust in the Ku Klux Klan.
When in doubt, the white whip is here.
Oh shit! It's DC's Whip and White Queen Emma Frost.
His catchphrase is white power.
We had Retribution, Marshall Batrask. Oh god, the Razorman, Black Tom Savage, and
the white whip again. I just remembering.
Black Tom Savage and the White Whip.
Oh, Black Tom Savage and the White Whip. Bitter enemies.
The same team.
They can't stand each other though.
Miss M. Parasite Plate. Guy. El Papamondo.
Don't tell that to White Whip.
El Papamondo is El Diablo and Marvel's Mondo.
Mondo.
Powwow Boom Boom Smith.
What the fuck? You're making this stuff up now.
Sad thing I'm not. The 6-gun triplicate kid.
The next one, Tiki Tiki 2 Fire.
The Shaggy Knot.
Jesus.
And then Thunder Chick. Then we have JLX Unleashed this time. We had Savage Shaw, which was Vandal Savage and Sebastian Shaw. Mistress Maxima and Emma Frost. Dark Firebird, Fire and Dark Phoenix. Lord Maxwell Hodge, Maxwell Lord and Cameron Hodge. Mephiston, which was...
I feel like they're trying to force some of these names.
Just reading through this, I'm laughing my ass off. Which was Neuron and Mephisto. Neuron or whatever from DC. Fing Fang Flame. Which was DC's Brimstone and Marvel's Fing Fang Foom. We had Mongslot, which was Mongla and Onslaught. The Iceberg, DC's Ice and Marvel's Iceman. Sunfirestorm. Firestorm and Marvel Sunfire. Chaos, which was Havoc and Spitfire. Dum Dum Dugan, which was just Dum Dum Dugan.
You can't make it any more than that.
Then you like Howard the Duck though, right?
Yeah, he's my boy.
Well, they fucked him over.
Oh.
We have Lobo the Duck was the next miniseries.
Oh, they couldn't make a fucking Lobo and Ghost Rider, but they could combine with a duck.
Yes, they did. So we had Lobo the Duck, which was Lobo and Howard the Duck. The Impossible Dog, which was DC's Dog and Marvel's The Impossible Man. We had Vicky Valkyrie, which was Vicky Vale and Valkyrie, which doesn't sound that horrible of a name compared to some of these others.
Vicky Vale the Valkyrie.
Vicky Valkyrie. We had a character called Hawk.
Oh, good choice.
Hawkman and Nighthawk.
So they could...
Hawk.
You just call him Nightman. they just dropped the dumbest shit ever.
I could have called him Nighthawk.
Jesus. Call him Hawkman Nighthawk.
Dr. Bongface.
Dr. Bongface.
Scarface and Dr. Bong.
Jesus.
Al Forbush. That's a horrible name. We had Beverline, Ambush, the Lunatic. That's not a horrible name, Ambush.
No.
Jonas Turnip. Daryl Rutabaga. Billy the Millie, which was Billy the Girl and Millie the Model. Gomorola, which was Sheola and Gamora. Gold Kidney Lady, which was Gold Star and Kidney Lady. The God Thing, which was DC's God, G-A-W-D, and Marvel's Chair Thing. Never heard of those characters. Then we had Super Soldier, Man of War. The American Belle, which was Liberty Bell from DC, which is an old character. And Marvel's Miss America. Man, those at least go together.
Miss America. I don't think I've ever heard of that character.
The Human Lantern.
Oh, boy.
Golden Age Green Lantern and Marvel's Android version of the Human Torch.
Oh.
So not even, what's his name?
Johnny Storm.
Yeah. The Wiz, which was Jay Garrick and Marvel's Wizard. Sergeant Rock. Wild Man Percy. Little Dum Dum, which was Little Sure Shot and Dum Dum Dugan.
So they did find an amalgamation for him.
Yes, they did. Bulldozer Gabriel. Ice Cream Cohen, Rebel Farmer, Dino Four Eyes, Mademoiselle Peggy, Major Zemo. Major Zemo is Iron Major and Marvel's Baron Zemo. Then we had Challengers of the Fantastic, which was Challengers of the Unknown and the Fantastic Four. Nobody crazy in that aside from Galactiac, Brainiac, and Galactus. The Silver Racer, which was Black Racer from DC's New Gods and Silver Surfer. The Multi-Master, Multi-Man and Puppet Master. Diablo the Volcano Man. Drabney the Fixer. The Radioactive Crosby, which was just Cosmo and Herbie from Marvel. The Banisher, which was Bane and the Punisher.
What are you gonna banish him with hell? You're not banishing, you're killing people.
You're banishing them to the Shadow Realm. The Exciting X-Patrol.
Oh.
We have Jericho, which was DC's Jericho and Marvel's X-Man.
The WWE superstar Chris Jericho.
We had Terra X, which was Tarax the Tamer and Terra. God, some of these names are just... We're almost done, people. We're almost done. There's just...
Look at a billion of them.
Yeah, there's
No wonder they got all goofy.
There's some just horrible damn names.
The deadline got there like, oh shit.
It's like, we don't know what to do.
Just fucking combine Professor X with Barbie.
We had, let's see here. We'll go down to, X-Stroke the Eliminator, which was DC's Deathstroke the Terminator and Executioner.
Oh.
X-Stroke.
Quite the choice.
Hawk and Dagger, which was the combination of Hawk and Dove and Cloak and Dagger.
They just dropped the dove and the cloak.
They're not the important one.
Yeah.
The next miniseries, Iron Lantern, which was obviously Green Lantern and Iron Man. Oa, the Living Planet, which was a character. Ego and Oa.
Yeah, Ego.
Let's see here. Madame Starfire, which was Starfire, Madame Mask, and Pepper Potts. Let's see here. The Green Guardsman, which was a combination of Green Lantern's Kyle Rayner and Marvel's The Guardsman. The Great White, which was Shark and Ultimo. Let's see here. Not too many iconic characters. Next miniseries was the Magnetic Men featuring Magneto. They combined DC's Chemo and Modom to create Chemodom.
Good choice.
Deathborg, Cyborg, and Deathlock. Coltron.
I think Cyborg would be combined with, I don't know, Vision or something.
You'd think. Coltron was a combination of Cobra and Ultron. Coltron.
Cobra! I just said Cobra!
Let's see here. Oh, your character, Detective Chimp,
My boy.
was combined with Marvel's Devil Dinosaur.
Let me write a Detective Chimp comic book for you. Be the highest selling comic book you'll ever have, I swear to God.
They combined him with Marvel's Devil Dinosaur.
Somebody just combined with Howard the Duck.
I know.
Okay, Duck Chimp.
Don't put it past them. They would have. They named it Detective Dinosaur.
Oh my fucking God.
Then we had Spider-Boy Team Up, #1. We had a character called Bouncing Ball, which was Bouncing Boy and Marvel Speedball. Yeah. Dark Star, which was DC Shadow Last and Marvel's Dark Star. We had Dream Date.
It's like, I guess it's Dream.
Destiny and Dream Girl.
Oh.
Fantastic Lad, which was Elastic Lad and Mr. Fantastic.
So you became a little boy?
Growing Boy / Living Colossus, which was DC's Leviathan Micro Lad and Marvel's It, the Living Colossus. Invisible Girl, which was Invisible Kid and Invisible Woman. Or just a nerdy girl in school.
I guess
Invisible Girl. You never see her. We're about done here, though. A lot of those for Spider-Boy Team Up was just a combination of the Legion of Superheroes and some of the younger characters from Marvel. So, like, you have Spider-Boy 2099, which was DC's Mon-El and Marvel's Spider-Man 2099.
Yeah.
Then we have... This is the last series from them. Thorion of the New Gods.
Damn, they really fucking pushed that one.
Orion and Thor.
Jesus.
Thorion.
Thorion. The Thoriasis.
Yeah. We had Locke Desad, which was Desad and Loki.
Jesus.
Balder Lightbringer, which was Lightray and Balder the Brave. We had Don Free, which was Scott Free and Donald Blake. Oberon Foster, which was Oberon and Jane Foster. We had Himron. Such a stupid name. Metron and Heimdall. Himron.
Just call him Hemroy.
Close enough to
Honestly,
Himroy.
yeah.
We had Big Sif, which is Big Barda. And
Big Barda and Sif.
that's like a name you'd call a big girl across the road. That's Big Sif over there.
What you say, anything to her, she'll beat your ass.
Exactly. She come over, what you want? Just beat your ass.
Beat you up and pick up a fucking vending machine and drop it on your face.
They also had Enchantra the Tiger, which was Tigra and Enchantress. Horrible comment. I don't know where the fuck they got. Like, just looking at these names, they forced so many of these.
Yeah.
And it's just a.
They
God,
should, you know what they should have done is they should have made it smaller, like with just a key set of characters. But they just started fucking throwing shit together.
They really did.
They lost their fucking minds.
Here's a couple of teams that they changed the names. So I'm not going to go through all these, but we have the All-Star Winners Squadron. Sorry,
Jesus.
Which was the All-Star Squadron and the All-Winner Squad.
All winter squads. What they just vacation in the summer.
We had the Brotherhood of Injustice, Injustice League and Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, the Challengers of the Fantastic, Challengers of the Unknown and Fantastic Four, the Challenger Haters of Evil, which was League of Challenger Haters and Masters of Evil, the Female Furies. That's actually not bad. It's a combination for DC's basically Female Furies. So they didn't even change anything in that. We had the Hellfire League of Injustice, Injustice League and Hellfire Club. It's not too bad of a name.
No.
The Howling Commandos was the Howling Commandos, and they took their names and then they added the East Company from DC into that. Which it had like Sergeant Rock and stuff like that. Hydra, they just used the name Hydra.
Hydra.
The Judgment League Avengers.
That's a forced name.
Justice League of America and Avengers. Justice League X-Men. I don't like some of the characters, like some of the combinations are just stupid. The Offending Society, which was Justice League, Society of America and the Defenders from Marvel. The Shadow Guild.
That was cool.
Yeah, but it's just the Thieves Guild from Marvel and DC's Obsidian alone.
Okay.
The Terrible Three, which was Marvel's Sinister Six and the Terrible Trio from DC. We have the X Patrol, which was the Doom Patrol and Teen Titans and Marvel's X-Men. And then the Weaponers of AIM, which was the Weaponers of Quard and Marvel's AIM. So, in general, and in conclusion to the Amalgamation universe,
They fucking.
they didn't give a fuck. They just wanted to make some money, so they combined some of the big name characters, and they fucked up the entire thing.
They just fucking shit all over it. Basically, it is the randomest sounding shit I've ever heard.
Most of it was, yeah. I thought I'd go through some of those names because some of them are just the worst names
I've ever heard. Like, they publish this stuff. It's like, oh, it's okay. Like these.
Oh, they're gonna love this. Wait till they get a load of it.
I hope they put somewhere that was satire or something.
But it literally exists. Apparently, it is there is a world in this. Like they actually have Earth numbers for this universe.
God,
which is scary on so many
yeah,
levels.
especially with Marvel doing all their weird ass fucking multiverse stuff.
Yeah,
Before you know it, they'll be there too.
and then you have all the shit that they've done with DC, like how many different universes and multiverses, and how many times have they had to reset the fucking universes?
They're gonna do that one time for this DCEU.
God,
They gotta fix that one timeline.
like I don't mind the multiverse, but good God, just sometimes it. All I can say in conclusion to all of it, remember there was a character called the White Whip
Jesus.
and Black Tom Savage. on the same team.
God.
So if they can get along, everybody can get along.
There you go. Yeah. They can set aside the differences and save the world. We can get along too.
But that is all we got for you guys this week. We will see you guys on the next one.
Here's something to fear. What if you're not the rickest version of you? Goodbye.
I'm Rick James, bitch.